Do-do-do-do. Not tonight. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-do-boo. Ba-do-boo. Ba-ba-doo. Da-da-da-da. Good morning, Vanessa. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I don't know. The subconscious is a powerful thing. And I think when I was at Starbucks, the song, I think it's called Good Morning. Mac Tonight by Frank Sinatra may have been playing, because that's the tune I got humming through my head right now. And I'm not sure if I'm right. Not sure if that's where it came from. Not sure if I know what I'm talking about at all. But I think I might have something I'm talking about. Just send me a message. Invite another host and go live together. The power of two hosts would be mind-boggling. What would we talk about? What would we talk about? But my show's just me talking. Do I have... Good morning, RJ. Do I have room for another host? Do I want to share my platform with another host? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I just want to look at my head in this camera, filling it all up. Whoa! I'm in a new area. Hello. Thank you, Bill. My vehicle's extended warranty. It sounded funny. Somebody was making a joke about extended warranties. Never been one for extended warranties. You know, you can buy $300 piece of technology at Best Buy, and they'll sell you an extended warranty for like $100. And I think they have it devised that the extended warranty falls right after is almost worthless and takes place right after the standard warranty the company offers. You have a wonderful day.
They're not planning on getting any more seating.
Do they still serve the little sandwiches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. I used to go to Einstein Bagels with my mother in Wheaton, and I remember we'd sit there and enjoy it and feel kind of charming, and now it's no mas.
Yeah, I know, no mas. Lots of changes.
Yeah, well, enjoy your day.
You too.
Look at it, Metropolis, Illinois, if you so change your mind. 50 Bill, I've been to Metropolis, Illinois. It's the home of Superman. It's got a casino in it. I've won and lost a lot of money at that casino. Had a buddy that had a business in Paducah, and I'd go down and visit him, and we'd drive over the river to Metropolis, which is kind of a cute little town. Big statue of Superman sitting there, and what have you. Oh, don't say it's not Bruce. It's not Bruce. But it kills me to have you say it's not Bruce. Lost 2, thank you so much for following the live creator. I so appreciate that. I so appreciate anybody that cares enough that they want to see me on their mornings and share a little bit of their mornings with me. But anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. Thank you, Jessica. It is Tuesday morning. It is August 15th. Hey, Jessica, thank you for following the live creator. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it so much I interrupted my introduction, but I so appreciate it. August 15th, and we're halfway through August. Happy Tuesday to you. This is a show I've been doing for a long time, just over 4 years. A show I've done on various platforms in various times and various formats. And a show I did very rigidly in my home for many months. At 8 o'clock every day I'd go live. Have go live. Hello, Fins fan. I used to go live every day at 8 o'clock. Life rolled over me and got in the way, and now I go live when I can. And when I can is right now. And I appreciate you for joining me. And for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking, sharing some things. Although, that's a lot about what it is, let's be honest. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me, thank you, Bill, sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And Bill, I want to get back to that about you feeling it, because I feel it too. This morning I was going into my Starbucks going, it's August. It's Tuesday. What does my life hold? Where am I going to be in 3 months? What's going to happen to me? And then I realized God has a plan. God has a plan. And my plan is kind of opening up as I move forward and move towards, I don't know, hopefully betterment, hopefully faith, hopefully goodness, hopefully good things. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the coffee. My hope, and I'm so excited to have my first sip of coffee. Well, Jessica, thank you for sending me 3 finger hearts. I so appreciate that. I don't know if I've ever gotten a finger heart, but I appreciate them. When you say a finger heart, what does that mean? I can't see. Oh, and RJ felt a little jealous because I was getting Jessica so much attention. That's what I need to do, play you guys off of each other. Call Jessica my very favorite. I was doing that a little this summer. I had some people going neck and neck to try and be my favorite viewers. RJ, Jack Taylor, RJ, Jack Taylor. And then every once in a while, some other guy would hop in and be awesome for that day. And he'd take the place. My second favorite coffee, Fins fan, and you're on double secret probation, is morning. Is probably vanilla hazelnut from like Panera, I think, or maybe Einstein Bagels, which is ridiculous because I'm sitting here in front of Einstein Bagels, not even in front of Einstein Bagels, in a little cove created by Einstein Bagels. And anyway, I sometimes get so distracted. And I love the questions. I appreciate the questions. The interaction really makes this show flow, makes it so special, makes it so... thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. I really do. But anyway, I do get distracted because I like to read all the comments. And I like to respond. If somebody asks me a question, I feel guilty if I don't answer. But then I never get to the coffee. So let me get to the coffee real quickly. And I'm excited to have my first sip. And I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Why, yes, Jessica. Okay, RJ. Good morning, RJ, and cheers to you, Jessica. Distractions can be fun, but not when they come between me and my, what do they call it? Is it ambrosia? Is ambrosia the food of the gods? Nectar. Nectar of the gods. Oh, RJ says we need a compilation video of all first sips. You guys that are watching a little while, I'm sure some of you know I have some trolls out there that love me a lot. They love me so much that they actually did that. They create fake pages about me and did a compilation, a series of videos of me taking my first sip. I think they might call it a coffee-gasm, which is sort of funny. Kudos to them. Well, RJ, you have the content. You make it, please. Post it. Run with it. Go viral. Oh, man, and his dog's coming by. Hello, sir. Good morning. Hello, puppy. Imitation is the serious Flynn's fan. You're going to work your way up. You're right about that. You're right about that. I have a watcher, viewer named GC Mafia. And about a year and change ago, he did a fairly darn good imitation of a show I was doing. Before I started going live every day, I started doing just me taking my first sip of coffee on a video and then posting it to TikTok and other social media platforms. And there wasn't any interaction, and it was me kind of sharing thoughts and sharing stuff and sharing things. And I think there was a lot of great content in it, but this gentleman did an awesome imitation of me. Sort of mocking me, but sort of loving me. And I don't know, kind of was hard to see, but I posted it to my pages because I thought it was so funny. Did I try Spotify for my podcast? No, I have not. I haven't really probed too far into the podcast thing. Again, I'm not 100% sure the power of the podcast. I think the power is in front of us. I think the power is in our hands. And I think I might be on the platform that I'm intended to be on. And I'm in front of the audience I'm intended to be in front of. And I think that what I'm doing is really working. And I don't want to stray too far just to try something different. And I don't mind experimenting a little bit, and I might hop on a podcast or whatever to see what happens. But I think what I'm doing is working. And I posted a video yesterday afternoon aimed at just kind of shining a spotlight on an issue that I don't think is shined on enough. The divorce is hard on men. And I mean, in less than a day, it's been seen like 8,000 times and on one platform, and all told, maybe like 15,000 times. And I think in a month time, it'll probably be seen 100,000 times. And so I kind of feel it's working, and I'd be kind of frightened. And again, I think it's good to try different things and experiment, and I'll go live on YouTube from time to time. But I think it is being true to yourself is important as well. And I don't mean experimenting isn't bad. But I'm scared of going on Spotify on a podcast. Did Greg pray for you? You should have a guest on popular podcasts that they promote you. I should be a guest on a popular podcast. I don't know that I should be a guest on a popular podcast. No popular podcast has invited me. If they invite me, I'd be a guest. If anyone knows any popular, if anyone's connected to Joe Rogan and he wants to have another bald guy, middle-aged bald guy, talking to him, hey Joe, I remember you when? And he'll look at me, hey Ken, I don't remember you at all. That hurts, Joe. That was a dagger in my heart. But anyway, it's Tuesday morning. I got my nice hot cup of coffee. I'm feeling good. I got a great night's sleep. Woke up during the night for a little bit and laid there and tossed and turned. And kind of came to peace with something in my heart and in my mind. And drifted back off into deep, deep sleep. And felt good waking up. It's staying darker later. I usually wake up at about 5:30 in the morning most days. And again, pretty soon, 5:30 in the morning, it's going to be a dark time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Kind of a nice spot. For those that are wondering where I am, I like to give a tour. I'm on Chicago Avenue, right down from what was my favorite bar. That's the Lantern, where I spent far too many days and nights, with friends or my wife or even my kids sometimes. It's kind of a kid-friendly place, as if bars can be a kid-friendly place. There's the Empire Bar, which has a really neat, right up there, has a really neat upstairs patio and glass roof, so you can feel like you're outside all seasons, even if it's raining or hot or cold, but the glass can come off on nice days. Peanuts Bar and Grill right behind me has an awesome back patio that very few people even really know about. It's right along the river, and it's huge, and it's cool, and on a nice day it's got a great scene. And let me walk across the street. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. That would be unfortunate. You guys would miss me. You'd miss me, wouldn't you? I'm wearing a sweatshirt today. It's a little chilly. Wow, it's pretty back there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's the Barnes & Noble back on the corner. Amazing piece of property. I wonder what they pay in rent. It's a huge space right on the corner with massive signage on the busiest street coming through Naperville. And they must sell a lot of books. Because it's got to be expensive. It would be hard to have a brick and mortar business these days. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. I looked into about, 10 years ago, starting a scooter business here in Naperville. Very originally named Naperville Scooters. I actually created a Facebook page. I bought my first scooter after my first divorce. I ended up buying a second scooter. The first scooter was a Kimco Agility 125. And the next one was a Suzuki Bergman, but I loved it so much, and I think every time I see a scooter, I smile. It makes me happy. And I think they bring joy to those riding them, and I know they, again, even bring joy to me seeing them, people ride them. And they're fun, and they're easy, and they're good on gas, and they're pretty clean for the environment. And I wanted to do the business, but I realized with rent around here how expensive it'd be, and I'd have to sell. And again, this is maybe just a negative voice inside my head. I'd probably have to sell, 10 or 15 scooters a month just to cover the rent. And that seems like a lot to expect. One of the last Barnes & Nobles. Where is this? I'm in Naperville, Illinois. RJ asked my best book. I would say for a self-help, long-term business, life improvement book, my best book I've read is The Compound Effect. And it's written by the guy that made Success Magazine. And it's a simple read, and it makes sense. And it's about instilling good habits and removing bad habits. And over time, how much of an impact that's going to make on your life. And I think, I'd say that's the best book that I've read in that kind of genre. They all ride scooters in Jamaica. I don't know that we need to be like Jamaica, though, RJ. I mean, I appreciate that Jamaica is relaxed. I've been to Jamaica a few times, and as far as a place in the Caribbean, I mean, it's really beautiful because a lot of the Caribbean, or as a Caribbean, is kind of flat, like the Bahamas flat, Turks and Caicos flat. A lot of them are flat, but Jamaica's kind of mountainous and jungly and beautiful in that way. But I don't know if we want to be like Jamaica. I'm not sure how much gets done in Jamaica. Yes, they had an Olympic bobsled team. Yes, they have a lot of great sprinters. Usain Bolt's from there. So they got some fast runners down there. But it doesn't seem like... I think I'd get a little frustrated with the pace of play in Jamaica. I think I'd get frustrated with the pace of play. Edward, no, I'm not working today. I have off on Tuesdays. I'm going to get a lot of work done. I consider this work. I consider this some of the most important work I do. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Such a friendly place Naperville is. I consider this some of the most important work I do. I go live most days. I post them on various social media platforms, and they all grow. And my videos get seen. You know, we're coming up on like 400,000 views a month. And I think that's means something. I think that means something. In a year, I'll be getting 1 million views a month. I don't have a doubt in my mind. And that means something too. And again, the video I posted yesterday about divorce and men meant something. And I think it's going to make a lot of guys out there feel maybe not alone and feel a little bit better. And maybe shine some light. You have a wonderful day as well. Maybe shine some light. Because I know for me as a twice divorced guy, they've both been really hard. And you feel alone, and you feel cast off, and you feel like a burden to your friends, and you don't know what to do, and you're missing your kids, and you're missing your wife a lot of times, and you're certainly missing your home, and you're missing all the things that come with being the head of a family, and it can be a tough thing, and it'd be very easy to end up spending the rest of your years at the end of in a bar just looking for companionship. And that's not a good place to end up. Linda Lou, I just recommended The Compound Effect. There was a time I bought, actually no, I didn't buy them. I was buying them for people. I sent out like 15. It was right around the time the Coffee with Ken started. I was so moved by the book. I offered to send anybody a book that wanted one. And it's so cool with Amazon, by the way. Sending books is a great gift. Sending books is a great, well, Mitchell, I wish you could have a cup of coffee with me. I'm not that exclusive. I got people coming in and out of Einstein Bagels here in Naperville. If any of them want to sit down, they can have a cup of coffee with me. But Anderson Bookshops is still around, which is kind of surprising. There's also one in Downers Grove, which brings back memories of me. When I was a kid, I used to be into Dungeons and Dragons. And I would walk down to Anderson Bookshop in Downers Grove and buy little Dungeons and Dragons characters and books and adventures. And I love the smell of Anderson's books, and I think this one brings back the same kind of nostalgia for me. Why did my marriages fail? Well, I think things happen for a reason, and yeah, I think things happen for a reason, and yeah. I'm fresh off the second one and wishing the second one didn't. The first one, and I'm sure I'll get to the piece eventually with the second divorce. The first one, I think we certainly weren't meant to be together. She's a good woman. She's a good mother for my 2 older girls. She's remarried to a nice man who seems to be doing a good job as a loving stepdad, which I am appreciative of. And I think for her, she's better off with him than she was with me. So that's what I'd say about that. And yeah. I'm sure at some point I'll come to peace with the second one. I'll come to peace with the second one to the same at the same way I will with the first one. But right now it's kind of fresh. It stings still a little bit. Well, thank you, Finstan. Thank you, Maxim. And I do believe everything happens for a reason. And despite the pain of the second divorce, we have 2 beautiful little babies together that we both love. and we're gonna figure a way to do our best to be the best parents and love on them the best way we can, and raise them up to be hopefully good little people, because they're beautiful little people right now. And I know I got a lot of love to give them, and have been fortunate enough to have been able to spend a fair amount of time with both of them over the last week and a half or so. And yeah, it means a lot to me. Merged into becoming Einstein's, huh? And anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Talk about Naperville. Good morning.
Morning, how are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Have a good day.
You too.
Enjoy that bagel. Are you going to get a bagel and a schmear?
I'm actually getting it for my grandson.
You're a very sweet
I'm
grandma.
a great grandmother.
Are you a great grandmother?
I am.
Literally?
One of the best.
No, but literally?
Yes.
A great grandmother? Like, do your...
I'm a great grandmother.
Okay, and
grandmother and a great grandmother.
And you're a great grandmother.
Yes. Plus, I'm really special to my grandkids.
I bet you are. Can you adopt me? I'm 55. Is that a little old to be one of your grandkids?
A little bit, yeah.
But would you be special to me?
I'm special to everybody.
Well, I'm sweet, so maybe we could get along. It could be awesome.
I'm nice to everyone.
Oh, that's sweet. You seem like a nice woman. Cheddar or Colby RJ? I'm not a huge fan of cheddar cheese. I can't really picture what Colby Jack is. But I don't know that I'm a huge fan of cheddar cheese. I mean, yeah, it's fine on a burger. But it doesn't melt well. It tastes okay. It's not my favorite cheese. Ooh, yeah. Was there a cheddar jack that's spicy? What's the white cheddar? What's the white cheese with the little hot things in it? I like that. The white cheese with the little hot things in it. Provolone doesn't really have any taste, but it tastes fairly fine. Pepper jack I like. None of them melt so well. I know people that are really uppity about eating consider American cheese not cheese. I used to be buddies, lived next when I lived in my dark apartment. I had a very affluent and well-to-do man from Sweden that lived across from me. Real cool guy named Johan. We'll call him Johan because that was his name. And really nice guy, but really had, fine tastes, enjoyed, fine wines and fine things, and bought these little mushrooms. And I don't want to say how much they cost. And he made me a little mushroom omelet. But the cost of the mushroom was so exorbitant, and I don't even want to throw out a guess of just how much it cost. But it was crazy expensive. And again, he had a great... Oh, I know my point. He poo-pooed American cheese. He mocked me and my American cheese, my ham and American cheese. American cheese is good. He's from Sweden. He's got an issue with American cheese. He thinks he's better than me. You're not better than me, Johan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. In some ways, maybe Johan was better than me. But in some ways, I probably was better than him. But, no, he was a good guy. And it was nice to have him living across the hall from me and experiencing just the viewpoints of a guy, European dude. And, yeah, a guy with just a different background, but, we were friends just the same. Oh, quesadilla cheese with peppers in it tastes better than pepper jack. I love Tostitos cheese. It microwaves real well. It's great on nachos. I used to get it was probably cheddar, or the little taco cheese, and sprinkle it around on my nachos and microwave it up for a minute or so. And not even a minute, because then it'd get too crispy. But it'd be melted for about 15 seconds, and then it would coagulate back and harden up. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. I wonder if Einstein's would hire me to be the official greeter. I'd open the door. The doorman. Have a little white gloves. Open the door. Kind of have my hand up. This is just Einstein bagels, sir. This isn't the Waldorf. Chipotle or Qdoba, they're totally different things. They're totally different things. I mean, Qdoba, it's funny. Qdoba is the last place. I took a picture of it the other day and sent it to my ex-wife and said, why was this significant to us? And she threw out some guesses. And she was wrong on her guesses. But it was the last place we were at before COVID shut the world down. It was happening and the places were shutting and this bar was still open and nobody was out. And we went there and had a margarita and sat around and go, wow, this is getting weird. And then the world shut down. And, hey, Weebree! So Qdoba's really cool. I love their open air atmosphere. I think the food's neat. I think it's really, really good and neat. Way to go! And I like it a lot. And Chipotle's Chipotle. Chipotle's okay. Chipotle's okay. But if it's me, I prefer a less healthy burrito, if you know what I'm saying. I want a burrito cooked on a grill with grease by guys that look like they've eaten a lot of burritos, not little college kids that steam press my quesadilla and put these portioned allotments of various ingredients on it that look healthy and farm raised. I want a burrito that's going to clog my arteries a little bit. Something from like El Famous or El Burrito Mexicano in Lyle or Tapatios or one of those joints. Or even better yet, if you find one of those places that barely has a name in a largely like Mexican neighborhood that's a really authentic place, those are the best. And you get them the cheapest, and they'll be the biggest, and they'll be the most delicious. And, yeah. Weebree asked if I tried Appalus in Lyle. Yeah, it is good. I was there the other day, actually. Most of what our burritos processed with sugar anyway, so Chipotle is plenty unhealthy. El Indio and Cicero I used to go all the time when I lived in Illinois. There was a place in Summit. Burrito chains had exploded, but when I was a kid in the 80s, it might have been late 80s, burrito joints weren't common. And we used to drive from Downers Grove to Summit. And it was south of 55, and this is probably not going to be interesting to anyone not from Downers Grove. And we'd get a huge, huge burrito and be like $2.75. And it was so good. And it was like a half hour, 40-minute drive. But it was worth the drive. Was it called El Faro? Would I marry again? I think I would. I think I would. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I'm not blaming the woman in this. I'm not blaming my ex-wives at all. I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, they're them and I'm me, and it didn't work out. So it was all of our faults. But the legal process is what seems so grotesque about it. And my second marriage was so short, and we both hired attorneys and both spent money. And I mean, my first wife, the same thing. We both hired attorneys, and we both spent money that we didn't have. And whether you're broke or rich, you hire attorneys, and the fighting gets worse. And my recent ex-wife and I wrapped up and we were, I mean, I don't want to say fortunate because we didn't have a lot of money to fight for, but we had issues for sure. But we got our divorce finalized very quickly once we both dropped our attorneys and just settled things. And it was cheap, and it was fast, and it was painful, but less painful than when you get attorneys involved. And I got a buddy going through it right now, and he was meeting with an attorney yesterday. Yeah, and that whole experience is so painful. So painful. Yeah. Third time's a charm. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Let's have a little more coffee. Weebury, I'm at outside Einstein Bagels in downtown Naperville, drinking my Starbucks coffee. It rained last night, so a lot of the places I like to sit were a little wet. And I wanted to check out a different area, feel a different experience. I'm looking. I'm often over there. You can see Hotel Indigo that way. I often go there. I might have been there yesterday. I don't remember. But, yeah, I like Einstein's too. Way to go, man.
Thank you.
See guys running by. Skinny guys. Great shape, running by fast. That used to be me. Now I'm rounder. I'm in less shape. But I have aspirations. Chorizo Sunrise. I've never had it. Well, thank you. I tell you what, you want encouragement. I'm a hell of a good cheerer. I don't know. I don't have the body. I think to be a male cheerleader, you have to, I don't know, I think shorter and thicker so you can be strong and stout and hold up women cheerleaders. I don't think I was ever strong enough or flexible or could do any flips or anything like that. But I do have a lot of encouragement. Hello from Houston. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys all for watching. It's been a kind of relaxing morning for me. Kind of feeling at peace. Kind of starting to feel a little bit of hunger. But I'm feeling good, and it's Tuesday morning, and the air is cool, and the humidity is down, and I got a great night's sleep, and I got about 10 hours of videos I got to edit and repost, and hopefully share a message that's worth sharing, and make a difference, because I'm 55. If I'm lucky, I got 30 more years left, and I'd like to make a difference, and as much as I can. Yeah, I'm still at Target. Hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I didn't mean to startle you.
A little bit. You did.
I'm still at Target. I'm looking for other things and working at Target until I find them. So that's the status in a nutshell. Hello from Houston. And anyway, I don't know what else I have for you, but I do appreciate you for joining me today, sharing part of your Tuesday morning. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you got a great night's sleep. I hope you're excited about your day. I hope your coffee is hot and full. And if it's not full, go get some more. If it's not hot, I don't know, either drink it cold or microwave it up or add a little bit of a tamper. Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. Again, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And one more sip. As always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.